So yesterday we were seeing process management commands, and I have told you these two commands. Okay, sleep and jobs. So sleep is basically it does what it pauses the execution for a specified amount of time. That means whatever time you provide here, that particular time for that particular time the execution will be paused and your terminal will be blocked. Okay. So let me show you again. So it will take 2 minutes. Let me show you here. Sleep time and another thing I have told you, the sleep time and okay. So what is the difference between these two commands? The sleep time runs in the foreground. Foreground means it blocks your terminal and you will not be able to invoke any other command. Okay. And this sleep time and this command will run your process, whatever process you invoke, that will run in the background and your terminal will be free so that you can execute any other command. Okay. Then we have seen jobs. Okay, so what does job do? Jobs command displays the background jobs that has been started from your current shell. Okay. Okay, आ जाओ भाई. Okay, so here we are having terminal. Now let me show you these two commands again. Sleep for 10 seconds. Okay. So what basically I am saying is sleep for 10 seconds. That means pause the execution for 10 seconds. Okay. So see, there is no space, no terminal is not allowing me to write anything. Okay. That means this process is running in the foreground. Okay. This process is running in foreground. Again, if I don't want the terminal to be blocked, I want to execute in between some other commands. So what I will do, I'll write the same command but with and. Okay, in the last we will add and. Now you can see it returns the job number and the process ID. This is what? This is the job number and this is process ID. And now my terminal is also allowing me to write some other command. So I think 10 seconds has been done. So that's why what it is showing first this is job number, what is the status of this job, and this was the command that was invoked before. Okay. So as I have invoked this command, so 10 seconds has been done. That's why it is showing done. If it was running in the background, then it will show running. Okay. If it has been stopped, then in that case it will show you stopped. Okay. Now the next command is echo dollar dollar. Okay. This shows what? It shows the process ID of your current shell. And I have shown you this that each terminal has different ID, different numbers. Okay. So echo dollar dollar dollar. Okay. So this is what? This is basically returning the ID, PID of your current shell. PID means that is process ID. Okay. If I will have another terminal, and here if I'll do this echo dollar dollar, so see, these two have different process ID. Okay. So see, these two have different process ID. So this echo is basically displaying the PID of your current shell in which you are working. Okay. Now next is pgrep. Okay. I have told you about the grep. Can anybody tell me what is grep command? What does grep command was doing?
It
I
is
have
to
told you
search
grep.
for
Matchings
Yes.
for finding matches.
It is being used for finding the matches or pattern, you can say, inside the file or inside any directory also we have seen, है ना? But here we have pgrep command. Pgrep. Okay. So what is let me tell you the difference between pgrep and grep. So pgrep basically means process grep, and grep is simply used to search text for matching text, used to search text or files for matching patterns. Okay, it searches for running process by the process name. Okay, what pgrep will do? It will search the running processes by its name. Okay, and it will output like PID, and you can say it will return basically the PID, and in the grep it returns the file path or files or command output. Okay, you can in the grep we have seen it returns the matching patterns, or it may return the file path also. Okay, whenever we provide directory to search, it returns the file path. Okay, so now let us try this with this pgrep. How we can do pgrep? Let me write here pgrep Firefox. Okay, so see, nothing is returned, nothing is displayed here as an output because this Firefox is not running. You can see I have not opened Firefox. Okay, that's why it is showing no output. Okay, because it cannot search for this process as it is not running. Okay, pgrep only searches for the running processes. Okay, so Firefox, Firefox and symbol I am using so that it will run in the background. Okay, So it is running. Let me show you the jobs. See,
Can you repeat again echo command?
which command? Echo.
Echo, ma'am, echo command.
Okay, echo is basically displaying the PID of connection. Okay, see, this is echo dollar dollar. It is showing the PID of your current shell. Okay, if you have
Okay,
some
ma'am. Thank
other
you, ma'am.
shell, then it will show the PID of, for that shell.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so now I have this job running. Let me have some other job also. So let's say sleep 100 seconds, and this is also will be running in background. Now if I invoke jobs, so we have two process running. Okay, now let me search pgrab. So I'm searching for sleep first because sleep will be terminated after 100 seconds. Okay, so I'm searching for sleep. See, it is returning me the id of this sleep. Okay, let me do ps also. So in ps you can see the sleep id is 4742 that we have invoked here, this sleep 100. Okay, the same process is here with id 4742. And now when I have searched for sleep process, then it returned the id, process id. Okay, that means it is confirming that this process is still running, and this is the id of that process. Okay, now if I search for firefox pgrep, pgrep firefox, see, this is also returning me the id 3598. So here 3598, the same id is returned here. Okay, and if I see the jobs, so still 100 seconds is continued, and the firefox is also running. Okay, they both are in the running state. Okay, so now you have understood the script, process grep. This will search the processes by its name. Okay, now as I am searching the process, it shows only the id. Okay, so it is like weird. We cannot understand the id. So in that case, what we will do, we'll use some
Maybe,
option.
yes, sorry for that. The PID is belong to running application. When you use pgrep, pgrep
Actually,
tools.
Faraz, your voice is not clear.
Okay.
I think some sound is coming from the background. That's why.
Hello. Ma'am, is voice clear?
Yes,
Ma'am, may I know this about the PID about when you use pgrep, so he show the running application PID.
yes, it is showing the running process PID, not application. It's a process.
Okay, okay.
Now, what I was telling. Okay, yes, I was telling that peak rep is showing only the process ID, but we are not more familiar with the process ID. Instead, we are more comfortable with the name of process. If we can see the name of the process with their ID, so it will be great. Okay, just like here, we are seeing the process ID also, then command also, each and everything. So in a similar way, if we are searching for some process, in that case if we find the process name also along with that id, so it will be good. Okay, so what we can do here, pgrep hyphen l firefox. Okay, so now this you can see what it is showing. It is showing me the id along with the name. Okay, and it is also showing what a job has been completed. Okay, it is also displaying me the running job here, it is being completed. So actually at the same time this job has been completed, that's why this message has been appeared here. Okay, so if you want to see the process name along with the id, then you will use this option -l. Okay, and if you are using pgrep directly with the process name, then in that case you will be seeing only the process id. Okay, so we don't know the process id. Process id is okay, but if we are having the name also, then we can understand it more. We can understand it more. Okay, now we have some other options also, just like pgrep -a along with the name Firefox. I am using Firefox because it is still running. Okay, as sleep command has been stopped, this job has been completed. Okay, but Firefox is still running, that's why I am using the Firefox here, as pgrep only works for the running process. Okay, here what it is showing, it is displaying you the entire command line. Okay, with along with the process id, it displays you the full complete command line. Okay, this is the complete command line that has been invoked for this process. Okay, we only have invoked written Firefox na, but this was the internal full complete command line. Okay, so using this -a, you will see the entire command line for any process. Okay, so we have two variations of pgrep that I have told you. One is the common, one is the default pgrep, and here we have seen the two variations with two options, -l and -a. Okay, next we'll move on to the ps tree. Okay, next we have PS tree. It will display the running process in hierarchical tree structure. Okay, PS tree. See how it is showing. It is showing all the process running along with their PID in the hierarchical manner. Okay, this is basically using what? Hierarchical manner. Okay, in a tree like structure. So if you want to see the tree like structure, then in that case you will use ps tree. Okay, then we have some other variations also, ps tree -p. Okay, -p. Here actually it is not showing the process id, and if you will use the -p, it will show the process id also. Okay, here in the bracket you can see it is displaying the process id also. Okay, for each process it is displaying process id in the hierarchy. Okay, so basically it is showing all the process running inside the system. Okay, not only the terminal, not only for the user, it is showing all the processes running inside this os. Okay, now you can also see like ps3. Okay, and now I only want to see the process running for a specific user, related to specific user, just like I have only one user here, Nilet LKO. So I do only want to see the process running for this Nilet LKO, this user. Okay, so in that case you will use ps tree and then the name of followed by the name of user. Okay, see. So for this particular user also, we have this much process running in the background. Okay, and this is being displayed in a tree like structure. Okay, so these are two variations, ps tree and ps tree hyphen p. Hyphen p is basically for including PID also, and you can also see the processes are running under for a specific user, running under any specific user. Okay, so in that case you will use the username. Then we have PS. So we have seen is PS. PS is what? It is displaying you all the process that is associated with your current terminal only. Okay, see. So this bash is running inside this terminal. I have invoked Firefox. Along with the Firefox, whatever it is needed, the process to run this Firefox web application, all these things, all the other processes also showing, also displaying. I have invoked this ps command, so it is also displaying here. Okay, then we have some variants of ps. Okay, so let us see that. ps hyphen e. Okay, let me run this. What it is showing, it is showing all, displaying all the running process. Okay, it is showing what? It is showing all the running processes. See, system md, pthread, okay, each and everything. Whatever you have seen in the tree like structure, that has been displayed here also in a same way, but there it was hierarchical manner. Here in the listing, here it has been displayed like a list. Okay, so all total you can see, you cannot say like 4859, but approx 1000 process must be running. Okay,
Ma'am, what is the PTS?
then okay.
Ma'am, PTS slash zero.
This I have told you na, this is the terminal, it is showing the terminal. Okay, the slash terminal I have shown you na, to after opening the another terminal, there it was showing one. Okay, if you open another terminal, it will show you two. That means it is representing that from this terminal this all process has been invoked. Okay,
Okay, ma'am. Okay, thank you.
yes. Okay, now let's say if you want, if you are not still satisfied, if you want to see detailed information for each process, in that case what you will do, ps hyphen e for all the process and f. Okay, see, this is the detailed information for each process. Mm, here, so this is user id, that means which user, for which user this process is running, then process id, then ppid. Ppid is basically for what? That means parent process id. Okay, in the hierarchy you have seen na, in a tree like structure, under one process some other processes are also running, just like in the firefox we have seen. To open the firefox, we have some other child process also running in the background. Okay, so in a similar way, which process is parent, which process is child. Okay, so all these things are in a detailed information about each process is given here. Okay, see, uh, Here you can see in the above terminal was not showing na, question mark, question mark, question mark, because there is no such terminal that has executed all these processes. But Nile LKO, this bash, as you have seen in ps command also. Okay, so this terminal is showing that from this current terminal 0 is this bash command is executing in this terminal. Okay, and firefox command is also executing in this terminal. Other than firefox, some child process is also needed, that is also executing from this terminal. Okay, so where terminal is, see here, ps hyphen ef, this command I have executed just before, so it is also showing that this command is executed from this particular terminal. So terminal name is written here. Okay, and where there is no terminal, just like root, still these processes are running, but that has not been invoked from this terminal, this current shell. Okay, so you have understood this. Is there any problem?
No problem, ma'am.
Okay. So next, we are moving to another command, that is psaux. I think yes, it is psaux. It will show you the detailed information about all the process, including CPU and memory usage also. Okay. So here, what does this ps hyphen e was showing? It was showing only the running process, including the parent and child relationship. Basically, this hyphen e shows you the parent and child relationship between all the process. But what does this AUX will display? It will show you the process, all these information, along with that their CPU and memory usage. Okay, both are displaying all the process. Okay, but the difference between them is this will basically focus on the parent child relationship. Okay, and this AUX will focus on the CPU and memory usage. Okay, let me show you here. See, so there are so many processes. Okay, you see user, PID. Okay, then we have CPU usage, memory usage, all these information has been displayed here. Okay, here VSZ, that means memory, virtual memory size, then physical RAM used. Okay, process state, what is the state of the process, its a start time. Okay, and what was the command that is being executed. Command basically means that is which process is executing. Okay, so AUX focuses on this CPU and memory usage. Okay, then virtual memory size, physical RAM used. Okay, process state. Okay, these are the extra information that ps hyphen ef was not displaying. As you can see here, see here, what we are seeing, user, then the PID, then PPID, that means parent process ID, then we have a start time, then terminal. Okay, and then we have some other information also here, and after that there is command. Okay, but here what is the extra information? CPU, memory, virtual memory size, physical, then terminal, then state. Okay, stat basically means what is the state of process. Okay, then we have command start time. Okay, so here PPID is not present. That means this AUX command will not show you the parent child relationship. Okay, you can,
Ma'am,
yeah,
both PS hyphen EF and PS hyphen E, both showing parent process ID.
no, where it is showing. See here, this is user,
Ye-
PID, CPU, memory, virtual memory, and physical RAM. Here there is
Ma'am, I'm talking about PS hyphen EF.
Yes, PS hyphen EF is showing na, this is the process ID, this first column, and this second column is PPID. That means
And PS
parent.
hyphen E also showing parent process ID. PS hyphen E.
Hyphen EF is showing that relationship na, AUX is not showing that relationship. Okay, what I am
Okay.
saying is PS hyphen EF is will show you the parent child relationship. If it is showing parent child relationship, then it will display you the two information, that is parent ID and the process ID. Process ID basically referring to the child process. Okay, and AUX is what? It is mainly focusing on the usage, memory usage. Okay, it is focusing on memory and CPU usage. How much any process is taking memory, or how much memory or CPU it is utilizing. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
now it's good.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so next we'll see how we can like you can short these process based on their CPU usage. Okay, you can use shorting here. So PS AUX, then hyphen hyphen short. Okay, using this short CPU, this is the command by which you can short these all these process. Let me show you where is the CPU. um, as they are so big output, that's why it is so confusing. This is EF. Okay, yes, here. So here you can see like point 0.2, na? 0.00. So based on this, it will short all these processes. Okay, so let me invoke that command. See, AUX. I think I have left. So as the output is very big, that's why this problem is there. Okay, so see here, 100% utilization. Okay, after that 5.9, then 3.0, zero point 0.8. Okay, so it is showing you these numbers are showing that how much percentage of CPU is utilized for all these process. So it has been shorted like this. Okay, earlier it was showing zero point 0.1 here or zero point 0.2 here, then 0.000. Okay, so in this way you can short all these processes also. You can also short these process based on their memory usage also. In a similar way, we can short based on memory. See, here. Okay, so here the highest is 15.2 percentage, then 8.9, then 7. Okay, so in this way, based on this memory usage, we have shorted all these process. Okay, so these two are basically not much needed. We use grep command here. Okay, with the PSAUX, we will use grep command, and basically this AUX is na I A basically is PS AUX. We are writing these three characters here. Na? So A basically means it shows all the process for all the user. A is referring to all users. Okay. Then U is referring to what? Display user oriented format. That means it will show first user, then it will show you CPU usage, then it will show you memory. Okay, so firstly it is sorting according to the user. By default it is sorting all the process according to the user. Okay, then X, what is this X? X is basically including process without controlling terminal. That means whatever process is running, either it is in background, it is services, it is daemons, whatever it is, leaves down everything. Okay, so X basically means whatever is the running process leaves down each and everything. Okay, so these three characters are the combination of all these three things. Okay, now with AUX you can use grep command also, because it is showing the long list. Okay, but we want to like search for some particular process. We don't need all these process. Okay, if you want to uh, see the list of all these process, then you will directly use PSAUX. But this all process is not necessary in whenever you will work, then in that case you will search for any particular process. Okay, so how can I search from all these process to a particular process? Like PSAUX, you will use pipe symbol, and after that we'll use grep command. Grep, after grep what we are giving? We are giving the pattern. So pattern basically, let's say I am seeing searching for Firefox. Okay, so Firefox is still running. See, so it is showing all the information about Firefox, each and every process which is running for the Firefox, either it is parent, either it is child process, each and everything, it has been displayed here. Okay, so in this way, if you want to filter the process list and to display only like matching process, in that case what you will do, you will use grep command with AUX. Okay, let me do it for sleep also. Grep, see, we have only one command. Okay, that we have executed earlier, so it is showing. Okay, 44968. So in this way you can use filter. So basically AUS is used with grep to filter. Okay, so this is the most common command we use instead of using PSAUX directly. Okay, now we'll see some other command. Let me see what is next here. Okay, top. Okay, so top is what? It provides you the real time monitoring of system process and resource usage. Okay, so let me first clear the screen, and after that top. See, it is showing you what? It is showing you all the running process in the real time. Okay, see here, one user, load average, then we have task. In total it is 317 tasks. One is running, 311 is sleeping, 0 stop. Okay, 5 zombie, how much CPU usage. Okay, so each and everything is given here in very detailed way. Okay, so and you can see it will be updated in a real manner. See here, if you will focus on the CPU usage and memory, you will see it will be updated in a real time. Okay, so if you want to see the running process in real time along with their CPU usage or memory usage, time and each and everything, then you, in that case you will use top command. Okay,
Overall system resources displaying by the
yes,
top
yes,
command.
yes, it is showing you overall system resources in the real time. Okay, You can see it for particular user also. With the top command, you can see it for any particular user. As you can see here, Nihilate is also displayed, root is also displayed. So if I only want to see for it Nihilate user, okay, so hyphen u Nihilate LQ, okay, so it will show you the process for only this particular user. See, for this particular user also this much process is running, okay. See here, top is highlighted because it is running in here also, okay. It is, this top command is still executing until and unless I will quit from here, okay. As you can see, the terminal is not appearing, okay. I cannot write command here. I should have to press q, okay, q for quit. So I want to quit from here, then only I can write any other command, okay. So now I have quit. Next, you can use hyphen d also, like hyphen d here, top hyphen d seconds, okay, refreshes the top displayed at specified interval, as it is refreshing each information on its own. But if you want to refresh the information based on your given time, okay, like you want every 3 second, every 4 second, or every 5 second, it should refresh the information, okay. So in that case, you'll use what, top hyphen d, and here you will provide the time, let's say 3. So see, for the 3 second it will be stuck. After every 3 second it will change the, it will update the information, okay. So basically hyphen d means the delay between the refreshes, okay. D is referring to the delay, okay. Now we have next command related to process, that is uptime, okay. So what is this uptime? I think everybody knows this uptime. I think this you know na, uptime.
Yes. Loading data in how many seconds or time?
Loading data, no. I think you can read description also, no, it is written here in front of you. You see this uptime in the task manager in Windows OS.
Period of time,
This is the
computer
uptime,
running,
okay. You
CPU
can
running,
see
utilization
that
time.
for how much time this particular OS or this thing is this system is running, okay. So in a similar way, in Windows we use task manager, but if we want to know in Ubuntu, then what we will do, we'll do uptime, we'll use what, uptime. See, 16 to 19 up to 42 minutes. So from when we have started, now it is 42 minutes, okay. 42 minutes earlier we have started this OS, okay. So from 42 minutes it is running, okay, and only one user is using this, the load average and everything, each information is given here, okay. So this uptime is basically showing the system running time, okay. Then if you want to display the number of available CPU cores, okay, then what command you will use, nproc. Nproc will display you the number of available CPU cores. So here two cores are available, two CPU cores are available. Okay, these are some simple commands like we use in task manager na, in Windows. So here how we will do, we are seeing that. Okay, then we have ls cpu. ls cpu, it will show you, display you detailed cpu information. See, the architecture, CPU, cores. Okay, we have seen this course na too. Then model name, CPU family, each and every information, detailed information about the CPU. Okay, so for that you will use which command? ls cpu. If you want to know the number of cores, then in that case you will use nproc. Then we have free hyphen h, free command. Okay, yes, we have free hyphen h. It will display you the system memory usage in human readable format. Okay, so let me use it. Free hyphen h. See, in total we have this much of memory used. This free is this. Okay, shared is this. Buffer and cache is using this much of memory, and available memory is this. Okay, so in this way, what it is displaying, it is displaying you the memory usage in human readable format. Basically, where your memory is being used, it is showing you that. Okay, so here GI means GB, है ना? GI means it's GB, and MI means MB. If it is KI, then in that case it is KB. Okay, kilobytes, megabytes, gigabytes. Then next command is this: show detailed memory related information for some specific process. Okay, if you want to know the memory related information for any specific process, in that case you will use this cat command. Okay, so cat proc, and then here you have to use process id. Okay, here you have to use process id. So let me first invoke ps and cat slash proc, and here I am using 3358 for the bash. 3358 status. So if I will execute this, it will show you the full detailed information, but I am doing what? I am filtering only the memory information. Okay, see. Okay, so this is also not much useful, but still we have commands, that's why I've told you. Okay, so this is basically showing you what? Memory related information for some specific process. Okay, and this is the file. Okay, this file contains all the information about the process. Okay, each and every information about any process. Okay, like whatever id you will give here, this status will contain all the information about that process. Okay, now next we have htop. Okay, the most important thing, htop. Here, enhanced interactive process viewer and system monitor. Just like we have seen the top, in a similar way we have h top also. Okay, let me show you. Such top is not found, then in that case you will install it. Okay, sudo apt install htop. By default it is not present in the system.
APT command used for installation.
Yes, we will see the package management command later. Okay. For the time being, just know that you will use sudo apt install and then the name of that package. Okay, htop. So this is your interactive process that is viewing in the that is viewing what it is showing you all the information about process which is running inside the system. Okay, each and every process. See here, PID, user, then virtual time, then physical memory, then CPU memory usage, then memory usage. Okay, CPU usage, then memory usage, then time when it has been started, and the command. Okay, and here the task is 134. Okay, two process is running, one process is running, it is updating in the real time. And here you can see the uptime also. Okay, 49.
Is it like task manager like
Yes, it
we
is
have
like,
in?
it is just like a task manager, you can say. Yes. And here you can see the menu is also given like F1, F2, F3, F4 for filter, search. Okay, each and everything. It is just, yes, yeah, someone has said correctly that it is very similar, or you can say just similar to task manager. Just like you go into the task manager, you can kill any process from there. In a similar way, you can also do it here also. Okay, you can kill any process from here also. So to move up and down, you will use arrow key. Okay, in this way you will use arrow key. So move between, if you want to move between columns, so in that case you will use left and right arrow key. Okay, so here you can see page up and page down you can also do for scrolling. Okay, so simple one page will skip. If you will use page up and page down, then in that case what will happen, it will skip one page. Okay, the one page which is being displayed here. Okay, then you can use F1. As you can see here, the menu is given F1 for help, F2 for any setup you want to do, then F3 for search. Okay, then F4 for any filtration. So we don't have to go into this htop in much detail. Just know that this htop you can use for seeing each and every detail about the process. Okay, so now here also, if you want to quit, either you can press F10, you can use Q also. In a similar way we are using in top. Okay, now next we have kill command. Okay, we have some kill command. Let's see. Kill PID sends the default termination signal sigturn to process. Okay, then this PID is similar to this kill hyphen 15 PID. Okay, this both are same. Either you can write kill PID or you can write hyphen 15 PID. These both are same. Okay, if you want to kill any process, terminate any process forcefully, then in that case you will use hyphen 9. Okay, this kill stop. Stop is basically if you want to pause any running process. Okay, and if you want to continue, you want to resume that process, so in that case you will use this continue. Okay, so let me do these first, then I'll show you all these. Okay, so in jobs we have only Firefox. Let me have some sleep process for 30 seconds, then again the sleep process for 100 seconds. Okay, now if we'll see in jobs, so we have three jobs. Okay, so now if you want to pause any of these, okay, so what we will use, kill hyphen, for the pause what we are writing, Stop.
Firefox.
Stop.
Stop.
And the id of that process. Okay, so let's say I'm using this 5249. 5249. Okay, no such process because it is completed. Okay, so I have given a small time. Let me see again. So if I will use the sleep 100 5255. So see, it is stopped. That means it has been paused for a time being. It is not in a running state. Let me see in jobs also. So what it is showing, as this job was completed 30-second, this job is completed. Okay, so we have only two jobs, this Firefox and this sleep 100. Okay, so this sleep 100 is stopped. Now if we want to continue, then how we will use continue, or you can say resume. In that case, cont. Okay, continue. So see, it is done. Let me see the jobs. Here it has been completed. Okay, so I think it has reached to 100 seconds maybe. That's why it is directly showing it is completed or it is done. Okay, so in this way you can stop any process or you can resume any process also. Okay, now
We can not use a name beside the ID. We can
what
use name.
what you
Hello.
are asking? Yes,
Ma'am, we can use name beside the ID.
yes, you can use the name also. Please wait a minute. Okay, let me show you the list of signals. All the kill command has some list of signals. Let me show you that. Kill hyphen L. See, these are the list of signals which are used in kill command. Okay, so we have so many types or so many types of signals. So here basically what we are studying is this 9 number and the 15 sig term, what I have shown you in the word file. Okay, so there it was written kill hyphen 15, then you are writing the PID. Okay, so we are studying only these two signals here, sig kill and sig term. Okay, so there are so many type of killing process or so many types of signals here for the killing of any process or terminating of any process. But for the for this course we are only seeing these two types. Okay, so now let me show you the 15 signal 15. Okay, basically the difference between signal 15 and this 9 is signal 15 will gracefully ask you, like it will gracefully terminate the process. It will ask a process to stop. It will the process will save data and then clean up each and everything. Then it may take some time to exit also. This sig term will take some time to exit also. Okay, and it can be ignored by the process also. It may happen that this sig term signal can be ignored by the process also. Okay, so in that case only what we do, we use forcefully termination, forceful termination. In that case we will use hyphen 9 sig kill. Okay, so what does this sig kill mean? Sig kill means force kill. Okay, and it will stop the process immediately. As soon as you will execute the command, it will stop that process immediately, and the process cannot ignore it. Okay, any process cannot ignore this command. Okay, no cleanup and no data saving also happen here. Okay, because the process is stopping on that spot only, on that immediately only. That's why there may be a chance that no cleanup will happen. The maybe some data may not be saved, which is useful. So okay, so forceful killing is done whenever it is necessary only. Okay, it is always recommended to use sig term instead of using sig kill. Okay, now let me see what are the processes running. Yes, these are the process. Okay, and jobs, I think. Let me kill the Firefox. Okay. Kill hyphen 15 and here 3598. Okay, this 3598 will use PID. Exiting due to channel error. Terminated Firefox. Okay, now yes, you can see all the process related to this Firefox has been terminated. Okay, and here also you can see it is being closed. Okay, earlier it was showing that one page is displayed here, but now it is closed. So directly from the terminal, you can kill any process. It is just like you close any process or you kill any process from the task manager also by clicking on the right click and you just end that process. Okay. In a similar way, you are using kill hyphen 15 and the PID. Okay. Now let's use hyphen 9 also. And for that, let me create a process first. So I'm giving 200 time so that here we have sleep. Okay, and under jobs also we will have this running. Okay, now kill hyphen 9. So this is forceful killing. Okay, 5319. See, it is killed. Okay, now if I will invoke PS, there will be no such process running, and in the jobs you will see no jobs. Okay, because it has been killed, it has been terminated, that's why no job is present to execute. Okay, so in this way you can use either 15 or either 9 option. Okay, what's left here? Pkill process name. Okay, so if you are using process name, just use pkill. Similar command it is, just instead of kill you will use pkill. Okay, so everything will be same. Now pkill hyphen x process name, this will kill process whose name exactly matches the specified name. Okay, so here hyphen x is doing what? If you want to exactly match the cases, just like we were doing yesterday na, in the grep, in a similar way, if you want to match the exact name without ignoring cases, in that case you will use hyphen x. Okay, and here username, under any username you want to kill any process, maybe same user can run same process. Okay, so if you want to specify that from under this username this process is running, so in that case you will use pkill hyphen u username and then process name. As I cannot show you this because we have only one user here. Okay, now we have kill all Kill all basically means it will terminate all the instances of process running by this name. Okay, so let's say I can show you this. Let's say I am having so many sleep process 100. Okay, then again let's say 50, then we have 200. Okay, and then again let me write it here 250 also, in case if. So now we have so many jobs here, and under peers also you can see we have so many jobs. So if you want to kill all, so what you will do, kill all sleep. See, all the commands with the name sleep has been terminated. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2. Here also you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 jobs. Okay, and here all these 4 jobs has been terminated. Okay, as I think this was going to complete, but maybe some seconds were left. That's why it is terminated in the last. Okay. In a similar way, kill all, you can use forceful killing. So in that case, you will use what? -9 here. -9. Okay. So if you want to kill all the process by the name and you want to do it forcefully, so in that case, you will do what? You'll use -9. If you want to match the cases, okay, you want the, sorry, -I, na? It will ask you for the confirmation, not match the cases. Sorry, kill all -I and the process name. Okay, so this will basically do what? It will ask you confirmation before killing any matching process. Okay, let me show you this. Irrespective of the same time, you can see we have different process ID. Okay, still I have given the same timing, but we have 3 jobs here. Okay, see, we have 3 jobs. Now kill all -I and sleep. See, it will ask you before killing the matching process. If I'll say yes, so it will terminate that. For each process, it will ask you yes, yes, and let me write it here. No, okay. So 2 process has been terminated. Now jobs, this 200 is still left. Okay, the number is 5378. In the PS, we can see 5378 is still running. Okay. So -I will basically ask for confirmation before killing. Okay. This -I is referring to interactive mode here. Okay. So this is all about the process management commands. Okay. Now grep pattern we have seen in the yesterday class, so I'm not showing you this. Okay. Now, if you have any problem in all these commands, is there any question or anything?
Got it.
Okay.
Ma'am, ma'am,